Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Nanda, Wanda, Juliati, and today's video I would like to tell you about my friend's culture who comes from South Korea. Her name is Mina. I met with her in the application named Maum. You can find it in Google Play Store or App Store. In Maum, we can talk with friends by call or by message. And don't worry about it, our privacy is safe. Before we start the conversation, I asked Mina to choose some question. And Mina choose 3 questions. So the first question is I wanna ask you about education system in Korea. How is
Education, like in terms of English education system, I want to talk about English education system in Korea.
Okay.
Because it's really atrocious here. So in Korea, they force us to learn like grammar, not speaking. Because I think in learning languages, speaking is the most important thing, but they just teach us grammar and like listening, so we don't even know how to make sentences properly, accurately. So even though we are very proficient in grammar, we are not most of Korean students don't even know how to make sentences, even though they get like great grades, like nice grades in English. It's really that's the worst part of Korean English education system. Like our relationship is really close. We are really close. Like we joke. We are joking together. So like relationship with teacher is good, I would say.
Oh, that's great.
In the back, like in the past, teacher like hit and scored students a lot, but now if teacher scored students and like hit students, then it's not legal. It's illegal, so they might get arrested.
Okay, that's really interesting. And I wanna move to next question. The next question is I want to know about the ways of communication in Korea.
You mean dialect?
Yeah, dialect.
I live in Seoul, so I don't use dialect. But my parents are from Busan. Where like there is like certainly dialects that has really strong accents. For example, I'm with my cousin right now, and she's from Busan. So I'll give you an example with my sister. I'll help you with that. Okay. So in Korea, did you eat something? That in Korean it's 밥 먹었어? But in Busan they say 밥 먹었나? Like this. There certainly is difference, right? The accents and kind of like vocabulary is changed too. Also, like, what are you doing? In standard Korean, it's 뭐해? But in Busan, it's 니 지금 뭐해? Like this. Also like 뭐하노? Like this. 지금 뭐하노? Like this. Can you notice that difference?
Yeah, I noticed
like,
it. It's
change?
really different.
Yeah. Also, from like perspective, like Seoul people's perspective of Busan dialects, we think Busan people are really mad because the accent is really strong. So my dad is from Busan, so I always misunderstand that my dad is always mad. I thought my dad is mad because his accent is really strong. Yeah.
Okay, how about the verbal and non-verbal, like between you and your mother and between you and your sister? There is a different, right? How you speak to your mother and how you speak to your sister.
It's not that different because my mom has been living in Seoul for 20 years, so she used to Seoul accent. So we're really that's not the difference is really not that clear. I mean, so when I say when I talk to my mom, I think I kind of use dialect too. Like in standard Korean, it's 엄마, but I call my mom like 엄마. There is there is accents. And when I call my sister, it's 언니, but I say 언니 like this. Yeah.
That's really interesting. That's really great. In Indonesia too, we have a lot of accent and yeah, from any from any part of Indonesian, like another city between another city is really different. It's really different.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, like vocabulary is really different, even though that has same meaning, right?
Yeah, I like that. Okay, move to the next question. I wanna ask you about typical food and eating habit in Korea. I have seen in Korean drama, Korean people eating food, eating like noodles is from the pot. Is that true?
Yes, we do that. It's called 양은 냄비 in Korean, the golden, and this pot is only for ramen.
Oh, only for
And most of Korean people think when we eat ramen in this pot, it's twice delicious. We believe it. We love this pot. Yeah. And you can also get it everywhere. Like when you go to Mart, you can get it and you can find it very easily because it's everywhere in Korea, all over the Korea.
That's very unique. That's very unique. Because in my country, eating from pot is it's not good in my country. We don't able to do that. Our mother will will getting mad if we do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Yeah, that's really different, right? That's really different.
Yeah.
And how about the typical food from Korea? There's a lot of Korean food, right?
I think in like other countries, Korean food already know like spicy food, I would say.
Spicy food. In Indonesia.
Spicy food. Sorry.
Yeah, spicy food.
Well-known spicy food, but as we actually we just eat like other vegetables. Like very side dishes in Korean, and in Korean it's called pantan. And we eat rice and soup and fish, like kimchi, like this stuff. We eat a lot of kimchi.
Every day.
With rice.
Every day. Do you eat kimchi every day?
Every day.
Wow,
I'm not kidding. Like every day.
It's like
in
rice.
Every school lunch, we always get kimchi.
That's really interesting. It
seems
also
like I think a lot like foreigners think kimchi has just only one type of kimchi, but we have like various of types of kimchi, like radish and fresh kimchi. Like I think I would say like over 50 types of kimchi exist. I think a lot of types of kimchi exist. Yeah.
That's really good. there is a lot of Korean food, like street food in Indonesia. There is a lot of seller who sell Korean food in here, like tteokbokki, raboki, and odeng, like that. There is a lot of Indonesian people sell it.
That's good.
Yeah, but yeah, I think the taste is very different, like from originally from
Yes.
Korea, right?
Yes. I think tteokbokki. Have you ever tried tteokbokki?
Yeah, I tried. Like,
How was it? Is it delicious? Is it like sweet?
like for twice I tried. In Indonesia it's very spicy. The what's it? The sauce is very spicy.
Yes, really. I think instant tteokbokki is very sweet and not even spicy at all. But actually, tteokbokki has to be spicy more than sweet. Also, tteokbokki is really popular among students, Korean students, and there are a lot of Korean tteokbokki brands, and like 엽기 떡볶이, 신전 떡볶이, like various Korean, like there are a lot of tteokbokki brands, and most of them are really spicy, not sweet. I mean, there is also sweet tteokbokki, but spicy tteokbokki is more
Popular.
Yeah.
Same in here. What I like the most from Korean food is, samyang.
Samyang?
Yeah. Ramyeon? Yeah. Ramyeon.
Oh.
Spicy ramyeon. It's very delicious. Actually, I really like spicy.
Yes, right. I love spicy food too.
That's great. Okay,
Yeah.
I think it's enough. It's nice to talk with you. I feel so thankful because you want to answer my question. You're so
Is it
nice.
done? Is it done?
Yeah. Okay. As you can hear from the video, the conclusion is educational system in Korea is really good, but in English, they just learn a lot of grammar and not into speaking, and student is not really good like in speaking and make a sentence. And the way they communicate with someone who have different dialect or accents, it sounds like British accent and American accent like that. So really interesting, right? And the last is eating habit and typical food in Korea. They have very unique eating habit because Korean people eating noodles directly from the pan, and we can found the pan like in supermarket, like the pan is special for the noodles, and they eat rice and kimchi every day. And there is a lot of typical food in Korea like ramyeon, tteokbokki, odeng, raboki, and others. And tteokbokki is very popular in young people. That's it. I think it's enough for me. I'm so sorry about my mistake. See you in another video. Bye bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.